Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Felia Kristasnti.
And my name is Salsabilla Firdausia.
Service is the most important thing for a company. And every company must be concerned about their service. Is their service bad or is their service is good? So here we are from RIG company. RIG company have three different service. The first one is the quality service survey. The second one is branding and communication, and the third one is assessment and review. And here are our previous project.
The international banking system is an enigma. There are more than 30,000 different banks worldwide, and they hold unbelievable amounts of assets. The top 10 banks alone account for roughly $25 trillion. Today, banking can seem very complex, but originally, the idea was to make life simpler. 11th century Italy was the center of European trading. Merchants from all over the continent met to trade their goods, but there was one problem: too many currencies in circulation. In Pisa, merchants had to deal with 7 different types of coins and had to exchange their money constantly. This exchange business, which commonly took place outdoors on benches, is where we get the word bank from the word banco, Italian for bench. The dangers of traveling, counterfeit money, and the difficulty of getting a loan got people thinking. It was time for a new business model. Pawnbrokers started to give credit to businessmen, while Genoese merchants developed cashless payments. Networks of banks spread all over Europe, handing out credit even to the church or European kings. What about today?
The positive side of this company's service quality are: number 1, the company branch location is easy to find. Because this company branch is easy to find everywhere, especially in Jakarta. You can find it near your house, at mall, and at convenience store.
Number 2, this company office give you free beverage like coffee, tea, and mineral water. Also, you can refill it as much as you can, and they can give you free candy for waiting in line.
Number 3, the office was clean and have air conditioner to make the customer feel comfortable.
Number 4, besides bank officer, the security guards also contribute in terms of serving customer. If the office situation is busy, security guards not only maintain security, but can participate and serve the customer quickly.
Number 5, the company has 24 hours call center. So if you have any trouble, you can call them anytime and anywhere.
Number 6, this company have an application called M-Banking. So you don't have to go to the nearest ATM to make transaction and be tired of queuing.
Number 7, this company ATM is easy to find, so you can go shopping cashless.
Number 8, they have a lot of discount promotion in many shops, such as Indonesia's most famous coffee shop.
Number 9, they have a lot of gift and lottery for their VIP customer, like the newest motorcycle, gold, and car.
Number 10, they have rolling ATM card service, such as like Indonesia's biggest event, Pekan Raya Jakarta event.
Number 11, this company have an ATM they can put in cash and cash deposit.
Kalau ada pertandingan, orang paling kedekut, abah saya mesti menang. Abah, yang ni nampak macam sedap. Bisa strawberry marshmallow.
Oh, Kalau kita beli ni, yang ni lagi besar, lagi murah.
Memanglah besar, tapi tak sedap. Susah nak minta abah beli barang.
Gina, nak phone lagi tak?
Ya, Abah nak.
Tengok ni.
Ini ada game ke?
Mestilah ada. Snake.
Ini ular ke ulat? Bila saya nak makan kat luar, Wah, Abah masak sendiri. Bila saya nak beli baju raya baru, Abah cakap, baju terlepas kan cantik lagi. Yang paling saya geram.
Tina nak baju princess lagi kan?
Nak.
Tada! Satu hari Abah buat. Cantik tak?
Ada Tiara.
Terima kasih, Abah. Abah bukan tak ada duit. Dia cuma kedekut. Tak apalah, saya beli sendiri je lah. Tina, bila Tina nak barang baru, Abah selalu tak beli. Abah ambil duit tu, simpan untuk Tina.
Abah sedih. Setiap kali bila Abah tak dapat nak bagi apa yang Tina nak. Tapi Abah nak Tina jimat untuk masa depan Tina. Abah sayangkan Tina. Cuma satu hari nanti, Abah harap Tina akan faham.
Oh, rupanya Abah simpan duit tu untuk masa depan saya. Jadi, duit raya tahun ni saya nak simpan semuanya.
And now, the negative of this company service quality is number 1. This company ATM location is not very effective, especially in malls. Customers always find it hard to find the ATM because the location is nowhere to be found. The solution of this problem is to place the ATM near the place that everyone can access and easy to find. Number 2. This company service counter is less than it should be. Even though they have many customers, the solution of this problem is to increase the service counter. Number 3. The ADC signal is very poor. If you're shopping using card for transaction, usually the ADC machine is broke and cannot be used. The solution of this problem is to increase the signal.
Number 4. They have less chair for customer. So, the customer feel so uncomfortable while waiting in line. The solution of this problem is to increase their chair. So, the customer while waiting in line feel comfortable. Number 5. Their chair isn't comfortable. They use steel instead of couch. The solution of this problem is to replace their steel chair with comfortable couch. Number 6. Their ATM outside the office is dangerous to use because it's easily burglarized by thieves and hackers since the security as strict as in the office. The solution of this problem is to increase the ATM security.
Why are banks regulated? Banks collect funds from depositors in the form of small-sized deposits and repackage them into larger-sized loans. Borrowers, on the other hand, might not be able to repay the money they borrowed from the bank. In addition to that, banks sometimes invest deposits in risky assets. All of these reasons explain the major role of central banks in protecting depositors' money by monitoring the adequate level of riskiness the bank is taking. What is the role of central banks? Central banks oversee monetary policy to implement specific goals, such as currency stability, low inflation, and full employment. They determine the interest rates that influence the bank's pricing schemes and the economy's money supply. They issue currency and grant authorization to establish banks. Central banks also impose a threshold for capital requirements and place reserve requirements to ensure liquidity in crisis mode. They shape lending policies through margin requirements and other tools, and they act as a lender of last resort to finance banks that need liquidity. Today, several types of banks exist to answer the different needs of consumers and to give them a choice in the way they manage their money. A retail bank, for example, provides services to individuals. Commercial and corporate banks serve small to mid-sized businesses and large enterprises. Investment banks specialize in large and complex financial transactions. Private banks offer a personalized financial and banking service to high-net-worth individuals. So, what do we know today about the future of banking? Direct channels such as mobile and the internet are becoming increasingly important in retail banking as they are in our everyday's life. Customers today expect financial firms to listen, respond, and offer services through social media. Customers across all segments expect highly personalized, convenient, and reliable service, along with 24/7 accessibility. Banking is no longer somewhere you go, but something you do.
So, that is our previous project based on our observation. Now it's your turn to know what is your company's service quality is like. Let me finish this with a question. If we don't do it, won't somebody